Hello, my name is Tasme from no longer Tasmefigurines, and I think you, by this time, all know why. YouTube fucked up and they implemented, well, COPPA basically hit them and they paid out quite some cash. The thing is, why I'm doing this video is to let all of you know that come January 1st, no more videos will be uploaded to this channel. All of the videos are, well, mostly all of the videos that YouTube algorithm might consider that is for children, but is not intended to them at all, is age gated. You have to be 18 and up to view those videos because that is at my personally intended audience for those videos. It's mostly teens and up. I don't target children with these kind of figurines, most of them even not being suitable for kids. They're usually 10 or 13 up due to small parts and like very hazardous items in them. A lot of IPs got sent for children. If you do anything with Sailor Moon, that's by YouTube just flags it as for children, even though we all know that it's not very much for children unless you're an American and you got a heavily censored series. We here in Lithuania didn't. Ours was quite, well, actually very close to what the Japanese was. Ours wasn't all that censored. I think for later seasons maybe they did a bit for the cousins thing, but overall it was way less censored at what you Americans got. Overall, anything with Funko Pops is getting marked as for kids, even though it's not. It's like the Ghost in the Shell series. That's very much not for kids, but it's only because it has Funko Pop in it. It throws in there. Same from Kingdom Hearts. That those reviews are not for kids, yet it gets thrown there just because a kid might watch it. One thing that I would like to stress, and this can be taken legally, is that up until COPPA showed up, my channel was not monetized. I had ticked a mark that bid YouTube for running any ads on my content. With the change in the term and services that YouTube did, that demonetized channels that don't make any money for YouTube will be deleted. I would like to save this legacy, even though it wasn't much, in some way, and I would like to keep my channel up. So I don't allow targeted ads on my content, period. If this is due to change, it can only be changed by me in the future, and a top comment, pinned comment should be left at this video down below if I'm changing that, if anything happens in the future, like they finally figure out what to do with COPPA, and they finally realize that there's such a thing like general audience, which actually what COPPA allows, but YouTube was too much of a stuck-up fuck-ups and didn't want to implement the YouTube. Good job. So yeah, many of my content is kind of family friendly, if I don't swear occasionally, I kind of do that sometimes, very rarely, but I do that. And yeah, the topics, it's usually bootleg awareness. Kids don't care about this. It's my videos. I even say that I bought this stuff and I tell for how much you can buy it. I target people with income, disposable income with my videos. That's why I do this. I do this for people to know that you can go out there and buy these cheaply if you want. That's what my videos are. They are not, they don't use child language. They don't use overly colorful, markers, like thumbnails that kids would click. And I have seen my videos placed next to the child content, and it looks so out of place. Regardless, it's not for kids. It doesn't feature kids. Any kind of plushie that it is either for hard fans that are, like nostalgia, not kids, or it was for parents, like the plush rapper. Even then, it's a collection item. it's not no, it's not for playing for kids. You would not give it. No, maybe you would if you're that kind of parent, but it's a collectional. You collect these. Um, so yeah, I'm very upset about this, and I have been thinking of what to do with my channel, and I've come to a conclusion to just age gate my videos. Any kind of video that might be tripping off the bot is 18 plus, because that is my intended audience, and I want to reach that kind of audience. I don't want kids watching my content, and even then, they wouldn't be scarred for life if they ever did. Maybe your 13-year-old, you got them a kind of a figurine that they probably should not even be having due to very small parts, or promoting some kind of themes that is not for kids, like some of the Nendoroids having beer, alcohol, knives, and all of that stuff. That's not for kids, right? But with YouTube bot and what the FTC is deeming for kids, yeah, sure, have beer and sake and any kind of stuff, with the figurine. It's fine. It's for kids according to them. But I haven't age gated. It's only one, I think, video, but even then it contains stuff that is not aimed at kids. None of my content is aimed at kids. All of it is for teens and up, and even then it's more for 18 and up, due to me targeting people who have nostalgia like I do, or with some series, or just people who have disposable income, because these figurines, they're the original ones, they are quite expensive. As a parent, I don't think that majority of any would be getting these, and even then it's not like Legos or anything. I don't do that kind of reviews, and it's usually for the games and IPs that many of them are not targeted for kids. Some of them are not even, ESRB has rated them quite up, so they shouldn't be even coming under child's radar. I guess down the line it boils down to the thing that is the parents who have to babysit the kids, not YouTubers. Even though I am very small and I probably shouldn't even be calling myself baby, but I've been uploading for a very long time. Well, I've been on YouTube forever. Actually, let me see, when was my first channel even created? It's basically a channel that was not active for ages. I've just had it. I uploaded it, animal videos. That is content marked for kids. Adults don't enjoy animals. No, we do not whatsoever. It's only for kids. What the fuck, FCC? FTC. My God, I'm not even American. Why are they imposing these laws to me? I guess that's why YouTube went so hard on this. Put in terms and service and everything that you're supposed to comply with COPPA, even though you're not from that country. It's a government trying to put their grubby paws in, internet. With that said, I am fully okay with the idea of COPPA. I do think that having ads that target kids is horrible. I dislike it in general. That's why I've from the beginning, that's why I never ran ads on my videos, period. No ads. But because YouTube is doing the change, the terms and service, where you have to have some kind of monetization, in them, for them to not terminate you. So I gotta do something. But even then, no personalized. YouTube don't even dare turning that stuff on my videos. I do not allow it. This is my legal statement. I do not allow personal ads. As of November 30th, 2019, till the end of this video, for sure, I do not allow this to be changed in any way. You are not allowed to run on my behalf, according to the new law, you're not allowed to run personalized ads on my videos. And one thing that I really don't get is they tried to expand the law to include to make us the YouTube creators the operators, and to basically make it so YouTube would be okay to collect personalized information on quote unquote our behalf. It just what the hell? Why? I don't really get it. Why are we liable to being sued if YouTube is the one getting the information from people? I understand at some points people do have merch, and then they do see. Okay, I'm on YouTube since 2011, so it's been a bit, and I didn't have a YouTube account for a while. Well, back then YouTube was way different. Yeah, joined in October. Damn, that's been a while. Regardless, I am kind of rambling, so let's get back on the topic. I don't get why we're getting sued over this. It's not we who have the child or any person information, especially people like me who don't even have merch. I understand if the YouTubers have merchandise, then yeah, they're most definitely liable for COPPA because they themselves collect the information. But in this case, we don't. We don't even. At best, this is what YouTube gives us. They basically throw around the age, and that's all you see. That's all I see anyway. And as you can see, my audience is 18 and up. And actually, before I had some older viewers, but I was doing. I don't remember which videos I published. I think it was actually Witcher. When I published and older people watch it, it's not for kids. Regardless, as of now, while the COPPA is being figured out, I'm stopping all operations on YouTube. If we see that COPPA stuff is going, bad, very bad, I will be hiding my channel in general, or at least privating a lot of videos. You will not be able to see that. With that said, if you still want to follow me and see my ideas, my thoughts on any kind of plushies, toys, not being in a maybe video format, I will be coming back to Tumblr and doing blog posts to any kind of stuff I buy. They will be far more sparse. They're not gonna be weekly because I'm not planning to be buying much as it is. I do have a job out of YouTube, so even then, with Lithuanian salary, I do not make enough money to pay off the fines. The American government is kind of trying to, impose on me, or is gonna be trying to impose on me, and is, gonna be threatening me with them. So, yeah, apart from that, my company is closing down that I'm working at next year, so I will not have money to pay off the fines if they ever decide to fine me, even though my videos are not for children. I do not target the kiddos, I do not target them. Come on. But still, my majority of my library did at the initial when they ran the bot did get marked as for kids, even though I guess it was some items that Funko Pops in general I think tripped it off, even though they are not for kids, because some of them have themes and IPs that are definitely not for kids. I don't get why, but yeah, collectible figurines. I think YouTubers in general, a lot of in the field that I am in, are gonna be suffering. So a lot of this content, do be prepared fellow viewer, because I am a viewer also, I watch a lot of content on YouTube at my work, on my spare time. Sometimes I just leave it in the background, but do be ready to not see a lot of this content whatsoever. I am moving. Some people have deleted the channels in general. Um, it's not because we cannot monetize this content. It's because what marking for kids does to the channel. By now, you should be very much aware what it means, but basically, a channel loses the ability to their videos to be searched up. At least now, if you set it on 18 plus, you have still the ending cards, the comments, they are still active. You can do something with them. And yes, my channel, I have marked all of my figurine videos 18 plus, so if you can only watch it if you log in into YouTube. It is not up for me to police that, because I don't want kids watching my content. Therefore, I marked it as not for kids, but it's not good enough for YouTube. And the robot is marking my content as for kids, so which is not. It is not for kids. So yeah, 18 plus. That's why probably I haven't seen some dislikes on my videos, because you not watch them if you're not logged in. So it ain't my problem. I don't want to get sued. So create an account when you're of legal age, or go to YouTube Kids. Even though that's one of the things, like, it was fully on YouTube's fuck up that they went around advertising YouTube, general YouTube, as that place to be for kids, and were to advertise toys and all of that stuff. Even though they have YouTube Kids, that app where children are supposed to be there. I really feel that YouTube were making a lot of money off kids content, because kids have a lot of free time. They watch a lot of content. And that's why we're suffering. It was their greedy ass hands that caught us to this, which sucks. Regardless, if FTC ever decides to sue me, hey, I am not liable to even monetization. I don't have AdSense coming my way, and I do not allow, per this video, for YouTube to ever run personalized ads on my content, period. I don't want that stuff. I don't even want regular ads. But if I don't run regular ads, YouTube is gonna delete my ass off of this platform. They're gonna suspend my whole YouTube, like Google accounts, if they find this in violation, on my videos. I'm not making any cash. At least that's the wording, that the vague ass wording that they're going with in their terms and service. Regardless, the COPPA stuff, it was so vague. What the hell? And the biggest thing, why didn't they implement the general audience? Why? It's the internet. There is stuff out for everyone. It's not just for kids or just for adults. It's just not. What about teens then? Teenagers sometimes enjoy for kids content and sometimes for adults content. What do? Do they just create a kids account and it's very much a gray area, and kids in general are interested in everything that exists under this, because they're kids. They're learning about stuff. I was a kid a while ago, but still I was a kid. And you're interested in stuff, older series, you might come up, onto your parents' stuff, and like see. Of course, back then there were no stuff here in Lithuania for any kind of series. All of the stuff, the apparel and all, the t-shirts and everything is completely new. So it's a bit different for kids growing up nowadays. They see an Iron Man shirt, it's like, wow, like, wow, I'm gonna go look up Iron Man stuff, and they might stop Googling, even though it's parent job to make sure that they don't Google weird shit. It's fully on the parents. It's not on the content creators. Of course, we must address the thing that there were content creators who abused the system. There are a lot of kids content on regular YouTube that were making a lot of cash off, off the kids. The parents were making so much money off their small children. And I really do hope that the children will see some of that money, but most definitely they're not. The parents just banked it, and the kid is screwed over. Hopefully he or she gets the cash for college, better education, and all of that stuff. But they say think of the children, but the children are interested in a lot of stuff, and a lot of their creators are gonna start making the edgier content that's gonna be flagged for adults. And what about the kids? They're not going anywhere. The kids in general don't like the change, so where are they supposed to go? They're gonna be staying here on YouTube, watching other videos that are clearly not for them. And what about then? Is the entire YouTube is gonna, every single content creator is gonna be sued? What about creators that are no longer uploading content? That they have discontinued their channels. Is FTC gonna come haunt their ass just because of the creators complying with previous YouTube's terms and services? YouTube does not provide us with tools to edit or to add any kind of snip, not that I know of, because they're so amazing at explaining all of this stuff to us and providing us with information about every single thing. But it doesn't seem like they provide a very good editing tool for the existing videos. Well, what then? What about creators who were teens, then they're growing up? Are creators that are below 18 gonna be sued over this? If FTC decides that it's it doesn't apply for me, but if the creator is found to be uploading kid-oriented content just because some kids decided to watch their content, shouldn't YouTube be providing us with tools to tell when a kid is watching our content? Because I don't know. They're telling me that 18 and up is watching my content. But YouTube, again, turns around and flags as my stuff for kids. So, I don't make content for kids, personally. I don't aim my videos at kiddies. But if YouTube algorithm and YouTube decides that it is for kids, but I don't intend it, what then? I have seen where some YouTubes up until now were getting their content manually changed for kids, even though those videos were clearly not for kids. So what then? If I don't run personalized ads, why am I liable to get sued? Because I don't allow YouTube to collect kids' data on my behalf, as legally they say it, on your behalf, on my behalf. I don't allow YouTube to collect any person's data. I don't allow them to do that kind of ads. In general, I would like to not run any kind of ads, as I said before, but YouTube isn't gonna delete me off all of my accounts. And I would like to keep my Gmail, Google. I'd not appreciate you even raising this kind of idea. In general, YouTube keeping the right to delete YouTube, because owned by Google, keeping the kind of right to like delete your entire access to Gmail, your YouTube, any kind of other Google account, that's not okay in general, because a lot of people use Gmail. So is it now a better option to use for different mailing apps, not Google, because they can decide one day that you did something that they don't like and just, delete your years of existence on the platform. I had Gmail before I had YouTube account, and since my YouTube account, oldest one, is since 2011, so 2007, I think, or even way back. Mind you, I barely turned eligible to have a Google any kind of account before I made any of them, but that was way back then, and I admit nothing. No, you were okay to have a Gmail account. I didn't have YouTube until I was eligible. I just didn't have the need. But still, back then, by the way, YouTube was not owned by Google. It didn't start out like this, if you didn't know. But yes, I am rambling. So, as it stands now, no content that I might feel that could hit up the bot, trip up the bot, to make my stuff as kid oriented will be uploaded. No more Kingdom Hearts content, even though I would love to keep making stuff, for the older audience. I would like to keep making them for the any kind of apparel, maybe some costumes. I was thinking about getting costumes, and showing how they look for the older cosplayers, but yeah, that ain't happening because they get flagged outright. No more Sailor Moon stuff. No more Marvel stuff because that got put as the for kids content, even though endgame stuff, but pretty much not for the kiddies either, with the death and everything that they show in there. But my Spider-Man stuff, like in general, no Marvel stuff anymore. I will not be reviewing on my YouTube channel. You can follow me, as I said, here on my Tumblr blog. I will be doing very much written reviews, so do follow me there. And now I have a Facebook page, just in case YouTube decides to nuke me out of existence. I do have a YouTube page where you can, not you, I have a Facebook page where you can go and give me a follow. I'll try to still figure out the Facebook stuff, what I want to do with it. I might start doing occasional photos of bootlegs. Gonna be reviewing them like that, and they might move some of my how to recognize bootlegs stuff piecemeal to Facebook, as well as some maybe the photo content. Like, hey, this is how you can recognize this figurine is a bootleg, because again, very important stuff for collectors, older people who collect this kind of stuff. So yeah, my vintage collection items did get put as for kids. No more of that. I have been thinking maybe doing something with Warframe because I play that game a lot, and I have quite some noggles. I really wanted to review, like way back before I currently bought a new computer, but before then I really wanted for April Fools to do a gag and review noggles in Warframe. I really wanted to do that, but I couldn't. I just couldn't because my laptop would not record. My laptop, that old one, I still have it turned on, but be moving it to my family. By the way, the old laptop is where I used to edit my videos. If for any reason I decide to come back to YouTube and upload in 2020, it's probably gonna be something to do with games that YouTube demonetizes anyway. Like as I said, like Warframe. Probably gonna do some silly content on that. Probably gonna be reviews of something. I might do apparel from TV shows, maybe older TV shows. And you're gonna be seeing a review like the last, because I have pre-recorded videos still planned. There's a few left if I'm not mistaken, but generally you will have some of them, so they will be from other shows apparel, so I might do that. Very rarely. I'm not gonna be, like, if I ever upload, it's not gonna be weekly anymore. None of my content. if I ever upload, it might be 3 or 2 videos in a year at best. If I decide to come back because of this COPPA stuff. And any new viewers that come into my channel, I am sorry, but do follow me on Facebook and Tumblr and Instagram. I might do live streaming. I was thinking about that too, maybe going to Twitch and live streaming some of my reviews, doing the reviews with everyone, so I could actually show stuff and talk about it and interact with people. So hey, say you turn around the figurine or show some of the detail, I could do that. I was thinking about it as well, but a COPPA, if it goes properly into effect on YouTube, is gonna be on the whole internet at this point. Any kind of company that resides in America, they're gonna be under COPPA, and even then I have no idea what European Union is gonna do about this. If they want to implement something, because they're very much against advertisement and your personal data collection, which is very good. I'm very happy about this because I hate when it's done, and I very much don't accept cookies. Even though they sound delicious, I don't accept them when I go into sites. Regardless, it's just, that's it. This is it for my channel. I started in 2018. It was I was looking for a hobby to do some videos on the stuff that I was very interested in, and it was talking about bootleg items, bootleg figurines, collectibles, and just spreading awareness that they're not that bad as almost 99% of the figurine collecting community puts them out to be. That was my goal with my videos. So yeah, it's a shame that it's ending like this, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm not gonna be reviewing like boobies out, figurines. That's just not for me. I might review a figurine that has a dick out, but that's a completely different thing. iPhone. I don't have any of those. That looks stupid. I don't get it. What's the appeal of them? Like, you put them and it's like, okay. Do people masturbate to them? They probably do. Ugh, disgusting. Regardless. So, yeah, for any future YouTube viewer and any current viewer, the entire 167 of you subscribers, this is a goodbye. And I hope to see you on my Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram, and any other future places that I will be uploading to. So thank you for following me. Until now, there are still a few videos until New Year scheduled to go up, and this will be it. I will not be seeing you in the next video. Thank you for watching me for over a year now. Bye bye.